Hey, it's Renne from Travel-Lushes, and today I am here with the lovely Kim. Kim is actually from St. Lucia, and she is here today to tell you everything about St. Lucia, where to go, where to stay, what to do, what to eat, what to drink. She is the St. Lucia expert. So we're gonna start out with the top 5 things to do in St. Lucia.
Where do I begin? Okay, so St. Lucia, let's see. You definitely want to visit the drive-in volcano. It's the only drive-in volcano in the world. And there are these sulfur spring baths. They're medicinal, warm, and it's just an awesome experience. So just like the catamaran tour that you got to experience, that's probably one of the major things to do in St. Lucia. You get to see the whole island from the coastline, and I mean, everything is just so beautiful. You get to see the pitons, which is a national landmark of St. Lucia. The Grosley Street Party is a big thing too. It's in the northernmost part of the island, and so pretty much there's food, music, drinks, everything you can imagine just in the street, and it's just a huge party and a lot of fun. You get to see the different cultures come together as far as like music goes, and even the food, everything is represented in that street party. Rodney Bay is pretty fun too. It's kind of the touristy area of St. Lucia, so you will find like the different kinds of food and parties, all different kinds of music and things like that. For a small island, we have different genres of music that we listen to, so it's nice to experience all of those. You'll have the little like safari tours and parasailing and things like that, but the ultimate thing to do is carnival.
Okay, now of course we are the Travel-Lushes, so we love a good drink. Please tell me, what is the signature drink of St. Lucia? So if somebody was to go to St. Lucia, what should they order?
Well, St. Lucia produces this rum called Bounty rum. So all the touristy drinks and all the sort of favorite drinks of St. Lucia are made with the rum as the base. It's sweet, and it's just something that you have to experience coming to St. Lucia. And I've actually seen it in a couple of liquor stores in the US. So that's kind of exciting to see a bit of home like represented in the US. But that's one thing you'll see a lot of tourists leaving with is some rum.
And, you know, before you have a good drink, you might want to stock up on some food and line your stomach with some food. So what are the good places to eat at, and what's the good food in St. Lucia? Like, what do people eat when they go to St. Lucia?
Wow, where do I begin? Okay, so the national dish is green figs and saltfish. So it's salted cod fish, and it's usually boiled and fried up a little bit. And green figs are just green bananas. And those are sort of boiled and then sautéed with onions and green peppers and things like that. And that's like the ultimate dish. Other than that, you can pretty much find every type of grilled seafood imaginable in St. Lucia. There is a season for like lobsters and shrimp and things like that, but usually around summertime you can pretty much get your hands on anything, and that's generally around carnival time anyway. Desserts, I mean, the chefs have managed to incorporate every single fruit you can imagine from the island into the desserts. So the desserts and drinks sort of like marry together. There's a fine line between desserts and drinks in St. Lucia. The chefs and bartenders are very creative, so all the food and all the drinks are just sort of a happy combination of what we have to offer.
Now, what areas of St. Lucia should people stay in when they go there?
Many options. It depends on what you're coming to St. Lucia for. Well, you stayed in the north with me, and that's sort of where the action is for tourists and people of maybe the age group of teens to mid-30s. If you're coming to experience sort of the scenery and just tourist attractions, Soufrière is probably the most beautiful place in the entire Caribbean. Yeah, I said it. And it's beautiful. There are hotels right between the pitons, which are the Twin Peaks, and that's pretty close to the drive-in volcano and some of the most beautiful beaches on the island. So Soufrière is definitely a good place to stay. But even if you stay in the north, like, you can visit all the different attractions around the island. So everything's accessible. 45 minutes to an hour can get you to any part of the island.
Okay, now tell everybody what is so awesome about St. Lucia. Why should they go there in comparison to all the other islands? What differentiates St. Lucia from the other Caribbean islands?
St. Lucia Well, I mean, I'm obviously biased because that's home, but I've been to other Caribbean islands, and something about St. Lucia just feels like home to everybody. As soon as you come in, you're welcomed warmly by everyone at the airport. The taxi drivers are fun, and taxi drivers even turn into tour guides. Like, everyone just owns St. Lucia. Everywhere you go, someone is ready to let you taste something or try something or just experience the whole island. So we are so proud and so happy to have tourists even come over that it's just, I mean, a very united experience. And the things to do, I mean, you can do them on other islands, but the experience just will never be the same. And the main thing is the pitons. Getting to climb to the top of the pitons and to see the whole island from that view is just incredible. So that's something you definitely have to add to your bucket list.
Well, thank you, Kim, so much for coming and telling us all about your beautiful country. I know I, for one, had an amazing time when I went to St. Lucia, and I encourage everybody to go. I want everybody to experience Carnival and all the things that she suggested. So when you do go, I want you to write in the comment section below what you did, what you saw, what you drank, what you ate, and just tell us about what an amazing time you had. And maybe when you go, you'll actually run into Kim. And if you want to see more of Kim, make sure you follow her on Instagram. Go, have a good time, and let us know what you do.